An absolute rocket from Fede Valverde gives Real Madrid a 3-2 win away at Napoli. Fair result, Gab?
I think so. I think Napoli will look bad and be like, oh, well, that Valverde, the shot, it was deflected, comes off the crossbar and then off the keeper and blah, blah, blah. And could we have defended better? Maybe if Zambo Anguissa doesn't just throw his hand in the air and Leo Ostergaard doesn't do his mannequin routine on Bellingham.
Yeah.
Equally, Real Madrid are a good team. Real Madrid can also go back and say, yeah, but that penalty with the ball touching the hand. I think in the end, I think Napoli, it'll grow their confidence a little bit.
Maybe, yeah.
But Real Madrid are a better side.
Yeah, they control that game.
Happy days for your friend Joseph O'Gourlian. I plan on mentioning him every single show until he comes on.
I know you love his name.
As Lens come from behind to beat Arsenal 2-1 and LEY comes good.
Yeah. He was outstanding. He scored his first goal at the weekend in Ligue 1, and now he did it again on Tuesday night. The assist as well is lovely. And Thomasson, who's my boy, with a lovely, lovely finish. Well done to him. Well done to Lens, because I don't think Arsenal expected to face a team with so much energy, so much intensity in that game, that would be in their faces all the time, that would derail the style of football, their passing movements, the way that the two wide centre backs went on Odegaard and Kai Havertz was really impressive tactically. From a tactical point of view, Lens got everything right, and he was one of those, a bit like Newcastle, one of those nights where just everything goes your way, from the Saka injury to the chances that Arsenal missed in that second half. So well done to Joseph. I see him next week, by the way, and to Lens. And, for Arsenal, it's one to forget. Borussia Dortmund and Milan battled to a 0-0 draw at the Westfalenstadion. Gab, more frustration for Stefano Pioli. They had enough chances again to win it.
Both teams, I thought, had enough chances. This game could have gone either way. I thought Milan did play better. I think Pioli said, why can't we go and finish this? The Pobega chance, not his finest performance. But I think he did well to get in those situations.
Yeah.
If you're Pioli, take the positives. You played 2 games in the Champions League. You outplayed your opposition in both games. Whatever fallout there was from the derby, you're leaving it behind and go and build on it. Things will come.
Yeah.
Copenhagen give Bayern a real scare as it takes Musiala magic and the old warrior Thomas Muller to turn it around.
Was he?
Jules, our Tommy T keeps winning without impressing. And don't diss Muller. Did he win the ball? Did he set up Matthijs Tel for the winner?
Somehow.
Yes.
Yeah. Great play by Müller. Not good from Bayern, let's be honest here. Not good at all.
Really bad.
But they won. So I guess for now, you take that. It's better playing badly and winning than playing badly and not winning, I guess. So,
Yeah, but the whole point with Tuchel was that they're supposed to be better.
I know, but they're clearly not right now. Marcus Thuram scores the only goal as Inter beat Benfica 1-0 at San Siro on a day where Lautaro Martinez could have scored 5. Gab, big 3 points. But are all those missed chances a concern?
You know me, you know what I'm going to say. I get concerned not when you miss chances, but when you fail to create chances. And you know who disagrees with me? Fabio Capello. Because Fabio Capello says, well, missed chances are just about quality. Quality players finish chances because they have that instinct, they have that confidence.
Yeah.
And worse players are the ones who don't finish chances. Look, I haven't won as much in my career as a manager as Fabio Capello, so I will defer to him.
Yeah.
But I disagree. And I think a lot of analytics people would disagree with him. Not to be worried. Alvaro Morata scores 2 goals as Atletico Madrid come back to beat Feyenoord 3-2. Jules, this could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Dutch defending aside, I'm impressed with Arne Slot. Again.
With his trousers, did you see those like beige, quite tight trousers?
No, I don't look at the crotch of other men usually.
No crotch, I said trousers.
Or at his backside.
I'm impressed with him and with them overall, considering especially, we've said it before, but we're going to say it again, they lost a lot of key players in the summer. They signed a lot of new players, and yet they're still as good as they were last season, pretty much, maybe even better. So well done to them. This game, I've got a big issue with the Atletico first goal, the Morata first goal. As you know, Gabi, because I've told you already, it's a kind of a cross from the right-hand side, and there's the Feyenoord defender. Behind him, there's an Atletico player, I think it's Griezmann. So the Atletico player behind him is offside, right? The defender plays the ball, tackles the ball, that then kind of rebounds onto his leg into Morata's path, who then scores the goal. First, there's an offside flag up, so the referee cancels the goal. Then he goes, and it's a French referee, by the way, Le Texier. Then goes to the screen and sees it. this goal should never stand. Because the only reason why the defender is playing that ball is because behind him there's an Atletico player who is offside. But that he doesn't know that he's offside. He plays the ball because otherwise, if he doesn't play the ball, the guy behind him has the ball and it's a big chance for Atletico Madrid. So he has to play the ball. Yeah. He has to play the ball. I know the player behind him is not technically active because he's not playing for the ball. But still, he's there. And in a way, that makes him active enough because you force the defender to make a move to prevent him from getting the ball behind him.
It's not the first time we've seen calls like this. I think technically, Le Texier applied the instructions.
I know, that's the rule.
I think the reason the rule is like this is because they wanted to take some discretion away from the referees, because you have to make the judgment about where you're playing the ball, where you're not playing the ball, right? So they want to try to take some of that discretion away and make it more black and white, because otherwise you get, another bunch of Muppet ex-pros, or not just ex-pros, or colleagues too, like, oh, you don't even know what offside is anymore, blah, 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 what a handball is. And they want to take that discretion away and have very, very clear rules. Yeah. When you do that, you set yourself up for situations like these.
Yeah, completely. It's another buzzer beater for Lazio, Gab. I mean, the match day one was not a winning goal, but it was an equalizer. This time, it's a winning goal in the 5th minute of added time. Little Pedrito, the smallest player on the pitch, to get 3 points away at Celtic.
All right, 5th minute of added time. That is Lazio time, baby.
Incredible.
Look, tremendous if you're a Lazio fan. Celtic, I think, a little bit hard done by.
Yeah,
also, the way the guy gives the ball away and
don't
stuff.
Don't do it there.
There's no reason to. Just boot it.
Exactly.
You get your draw, whatever. On the run of play, I don't think Lazio played well. There's a stupid expression that my countrymen like to use, especially people in football, which I think is so wrong. Like, oh, Lazio knows how to suffer. And I'm like, you know what? It's stupid. Nobody chooses to suffer. If you're suffering, it's because the other team are playing better than you and have the upper hand. It's not like it's a choice you make. Certainly not a choice Sarri would make.
Yeah.
Sarri came out and said, we are not a great team. And, guess what, Maurizio? Stop clock and everything. You are correct. You're not a great team yet. But very happy for Pedrito.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for Celtic.
And Guendouzi cross, because it's a lovely cross.
Yeah, people made a big deal out of like, oh, look, all this subs. This is the other thing people always do.
No, but they're two subs.
No, can do one, not just Isaacson as well, coming on.
Yeah.
And Pedro, and I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah, so it's got to be Sarri's genius.
Hang on. You said that Pep Guardiola won the game with his substitutions. So said that Sarri won the game with his substitutions as well.
No, because Pep Guardiola's won the game with his substitutions because the substitutes did something special. Here, they won the game because one Celtic player made a tremendous mistake he shouldn't have made.
There's still two subs who won the game. They scored the winning goal.
All right. More late magic, Jules. Yeah. How about Jordan Teze in injury time to give PSV Eindhoven a deserved 2-2 draw at home to Sevilla after the Noah Lang show, by the way?
Yeah. I mean, this was a game where the first half was absolutely useless, dreadful, really dreadful, where nothing happened. So then I'm halftime. It was one of my games on the Goal Show. I was like, oh my, I've got a second half of that coming. But no, because that second half was incredible. Really, they had chances, end-to-end things. Noah Lang, who looked more and more like Neymar, as in not facially, but the way he plays, the way he moves, the way he dribbles, incredible. He could have had 2 goals. He hit the woodwork. Twice Sevilla were in the lead. I mean, the
Goudet goal, by the way. How does he do that?
Incredible. The athleticism to volley like that. The pace. I mean, it's like, great second half.
Dude, somebody should tell him, Nemanja, you are a defensive midfielder / center back. You're somewhere between your fellow Nemanjas, Matic and Vidic. You're not supposed to do this.
I know, you're a hitman. You're a hitman. You're not really good. Incredible. And in fairness, you're right. I think it's a fair result. Even if Sevilla would feel like they were so close to winning that game, which would have been huge for them. But amazing. Really, really amazing. Even from a Peter Bosz team, to be fair. We're not done with the late heroics, Gabby, because Andre Castro, 35-year-old Andre Castro, with the injury time winner for Braga, who came back from 2 goals down away at Union Berlin.
Yes, producer Freddie, very, very upset. Especially, I'd be upset too. I'm 2-0 up at home against Braga.
Yeah.
Okay, and I am the Bundesliga, Union Berlin.
Us Fischer.
Yeah, no, and they're flipping out, and they're all unhappy about the fact they have to play in the Olympic Stadium rather than at the Alte Forsterei. They even had a sign up saying like, "We need the Alte Forsterei. Like, we need the air to breathe."
So 80,000 Union fans were there to see this game. Okay, I know they lost, but they would be there to see Real Madrid and Bellingham and Vinicius, etc. They would be, okay, instead it would be 20 in that. Really? the Union fans don't want an extra 60,000 of their own fans witnessing this moment of history?
I suspect Union fans would say, like, a lot of these people aren't our own fans. They're just rando fans in Berlin.
But they only have 20,000 fans, no more.
I don't know that they have many more than that, to be honest. Okay. But whatever the case is, you're 2-0 up. Geraldo Becker somehow getting 2 goals.
Yeah.
And then Braga gets back into it. And I have to say, though, the maybe the best goal from this midweek, the cleanest strike. Oh. Cleaner yet. Cleaner more, better than Fede Valverde, by the way. That was tremendous.
Yeah.
This Bruma goal.
Oh, my word.
You cannot, it's a miracle of physics. You cannot physically hit a ball better than that.
So Roberto Carlos-esque with his right foot, finish, shot, whatever you want to call it.
But Roberto Carlos, when he used to do that, the ball used to swerve a million times. I suspect Roberto Carlos had no idea where the ball was going.
True.
Bruma does.
True.
And that's just incredible what he does. True. Check it out if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, definitely.
You want more drama and more comebacks to us?
Yes.
How about Shakhtar Donetsk coming back from 2 goals down to win 3-2 away to Antwerp? And by the way, can we just shout out to my man Rakitsky? Talk about somebody who does not look like a footballer anymore.
Yeah, he should not be playing football anymore.
Oh my God.
He should not.
He looks like the guy at like the butcher shop.
Yeah. Or even WWE, you know, it could be great. I mean, there's a few expressions that I hate in English about football, like, oh, he's not wearing his shooting boots. This one really wound me up. Another one, it was a game of 2 halves. Like, and I really hate that one. But in fairness, in this game, Antwerp in the first half were so dominant. Their young kid, Arthur Vermeeren, who's 18, who is the future of Belgian football, with the second pass, exceptional. Like Kevin De Bruyne would be really proud to put a pass like that. And then after the break, it just changed completely. And Shakhtar were all over them, playing really good football at times. A bit lucky on the first goal, it's a bit scrappy and stuff. But then Danilo Sikan with 2 goals, your boy Rakitsky with a deflected. And then, even when it's 2-2, if you're Antwerp, just take that. And then Jean Buttes, the French goalkeeper, go. I mean, I don't know. Like you say brain fart all the time. Just goes and try to not consider corner. Instead, literally hand the ball back to Shakhtar, who cross, and then they score. It's just an amazing blunder.
It's almost like, but it's funny because he looks at him, he sees him, he's like, "Oh, I'll try to keep this ball. I'll swim it back into play." By the way, Rakitsky looks like those. You know when you have those like over 45s Masters games, and you see like former athletes on the pitch. I don't want to be too harsh on him, but yeah.
When you say,
I don't remember him like this.
When you go, retirement has not been good for him. Well, Rakitsky is not retired yet, and yet it looks like he's a retired player. Incredible. But hey, he scored, they won.
Well done.
It's a really good win for them. Exactly.